Howdy, I'm Ben, and I think I'd like to start telling you my story. It's the truth. I was born in 1985, a long while back. Getting longer by the minute, as I've noticed. Born to a couple named, Randy and Kathy, youngest of three. Well, I got me an older sister and got me an older brother. They're both pretty cool, to be honest, but I ain't gonna tell them that. I mean, if you tell them, that's your fault. And if they're eavesdropping, well, I guess they can watch these too. Anywho, so yeah, I was born in 1985, and well, my earliest memories is about 1988, 1989, somewhere around there. It was 1989 when I met my when I met my mom. Now, my mom's name's, well, I probably shouldn't go into stuff like that because they want privacy, but I figure I'll get to know y'all. Why not? So anyway, I met my mom and I met my dad there in 1989. I was sitting in a foster home. Me and my brother and sister, we'd got separated. They went to a different foster home than I did, but it happens. And Carolyn and Pete, I don't know their last names, but they're good people. If I remember right, it seems like Pete had some sort of like brain swelling disorder or something like that. I don't quite remember. But, yeah. I remember Mom would show up and I'd sit down on her lap and, I'd sit on her lap the whole time. It was cool. She's a cool person. It was neat. Dad was cool too. He drove big trucks, and so did Grandpa. I just thought that stuff was neat as can be. Grandma told me years and years later, as I got adopted in 1990. The Christmas of 1990, I think, is the first Christmas I spent with Mom and Dad's how it was, or 1989. Best Christmas I ever had. Solid truth. And, they had this dog named Duchess. Now, Duchess was this Doberman Pinscher. Kind of scary to a little kid. Didn't really like me much because she is Mama's baby. And then all of a sudden I come into the scene. Took all the attention. Well, of course. Why not? It's nice. But anyway, that's just a little bit about me from way back then. I'm going to throw my stories around. I'm going to jumble them. I figure I'll tell you a bit and piece at a time. Outside of time, you might have to piece it all together. Might take a few videos to watch, but I've seemed to find that people seem to like this stuff. They like living vicariously through other people. Why not? You know? Because I figure if you look at Ancestry.com and you click on one of the little leaves and you see somebody and it's all like, well, that's my ancestor. You could get to know them. So, hey, if it's thousands of years from now and you're looking at your ancestors, they're like, hi! You have the great capacity for seriousness and goofiness. Yep. Anyway, just saying. Yeah, so embellish in both. That's my recommendation. But those that deserve your seriousness, grant them it. Those that deserve your goofiness, grant them it. Yeah. Anywho, so, I got a story for you. His name was Lobo. Right, I'll tell you a bit about Lobo over the years. His real name is Benjamin's Lobo Pack. He's a black lab. He's my doggy growing up. Well, he's a family dog. He's my dog. His name is Benjamin's Lobo Pack. I mean, come on. My doggy. Anyway, that doggy, you could throw a ball for hours. I used to grab a baseball bat, toss the ball up, and hit it because my arm got tired of throwing. I'm serious. That's how he was. He's great. He's absolutely fantastic. He sure was. Oh, that's another thing. If you're my descendants and you're looking back, go ahead and fall in love with doggies. They're awesome. You'll find that you are right attuned to them. Sure are. Anywho, you know, cats are pretty cool too. I used to have this cat named Callie. She was Calico. She's a good little cat. Dad, one time, he took a string and he tied it, a little toy mouse, to the ceiling fan. And Callie run around and run around and run around, and it was 15 minutes, something like that. Good long while. Chased that thing. I think she caught it once, and it didn't go so well. But it's a good little cat. At the same time, we had this cat named Tom. Now, Tom was an old outdoor cat, an old rough cat. He used to go out, and he used to fight and come back. We know that he'd go out and fight because, well, one day he come back, one of his eyes was missing. He got clawed out. But if I tell you now, I can watch this stuff and remember later too, because I haven't thought about that cat in a long time. Might as well tell you about Molly was her name. She was my mom's dad's dog, but he unfortunately he died in a car accident. He had a heart attack while he was driving, as the story goes. It was sad. I didn't even get to meet him. Wish I could have. He has a beautiful banjo. Beautiful. Well, had. It's been years sitting in its case. I used to pull it out when I was younger and pick on it just a little bit. I don't think I'll get my butt tanned for this now. I don't think I will. But same strings. I'm serious. Just gorgeous. Kept in immaculate condition. Anywho, so that's a little bit about me, and yeah, I'll just keep on telling stories because that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. Hey, y'all have a good one.